Welcome to Superhero Pow. I'm your host nerd, Tom Fremgen. Today, class, I wanted to talk about a popular and sometimes controversial topic, superhero boobs. More specifically, Power Girl's boobs, the so-called queen of superhero mammary glands. Now, it's often been quoted that Wally Wood, Power Girl's co-creator with writer Jerry Conway, was secretly increasing her bust size with each issue of All-Star Comics during its relaunch in the mid-1970s, starting with issue number 58 where Power Girl was first introduced. But as much as our bosom-infatuated industry would love to believe, it's simply not true. During Wood's 8-issue run on All-Star Comics, Power Girl's bust was not much bigger than any other superheroines of the day, or at least under Wood's penmanship, that is. Back then, Wally Wood was definitely known as one of the most popular female artists of the day, the equivalent of Adam Hughes today. Still, it's fairly easy to see why this rumor is often accepted, as Wally Wood was known for drawing some softcore and some adult comic books in his career too, not to mention butting heads with every editor he ever worked with. So again, it's easy to see why so many people believe this tale. But if you want to know the truth about Power Girl's brassiere, best to just look at the comic books themselves. Hard work, I know, but somebody has to do it. Here are Wally Wood's first drawings of Power Girl in All-Star Comics number 58, again her debut issue. As you can see, she's already well developed. Now let's take a look at his drawings of her in his final issue, number 65. Not a heck of a lot of change, is there? So much for him expanding her cup size with each issue. Lastly, here are some drawings of other females by Wood. This one is of Hawkgirl out of costume and wearing a robe from the pages of All-Star Comics as well. I think it's pretty easy to see that Wally just likes drawing shapely women, and that there was nothing special about how he drew Power Girl. Now let's see what happened to Power Girl after Wally Wood left All-Star Comics. Here are some pictures by Joe Staton, the artist who took over All-Star Comics, plus her 3-issue run in Showcase Comics. Now here's some work by Dick Dillon and Dick Giordano and George Perez, who drew her in the Justice League of America. Artist Gary Camille drew her miniseries in the 1980s. Then Chuck Patton drew her in the Justice League of America again. Heck, even soon-to-be Image creator Todd McFarlane didn't draw her any different than any other superheroine he drew in Infinity Inc. She always had just a typical superheroine physique. Now I'll totally go out on a limb here and say that this is because none of them ever thought Power Girl was supposed to be overly developed. Opposed to, say, The Flash, Barry Allen. Based on his co-creator's work, Carmine Infantino, everyone accepted him as skinny, at least compared to other superheroes. Or how everyone accepts Wolverine is short, based on John Romita's establishing artwork. So this is not the case for Power Girl. So who started this rumor? Well, I can't rightly say. Some weirdo at a comic book convention, I'd wager. But I do know who turned Power Girl into the bosom queen we all know and love. Bart Sears. Back in 1989, Power Girl was tapped to be part of Justice League Europe, as Justice League International had become popular enough to warrant a sister series. As you can see from the very first issue, Bart was set on making Power Girl's chest her main superpower. Even when he gave Power Girl a less revealing costume, this white and gold onesie, he still wanted the world to know she needed custom underwear. On a side note, am I the only one freaked out by that jawline? Yikes. From then on, from Adam Hughes to Mike Turner to Amanda Conner, it seemed to be a contest on who could draw her chest the biggest and get away with it. This infamous cover of the Justice League was toned down, as apparently Mike Turner did push too far. And this basically topless drawing by Amanda Conner is pretty amusing, as it seems to prove that Power Girl had some surgery done, because surely Amanda knows women's breasts don't naturally look like that. Mind you, this is nothing compared to the pervy fan art on the interwebs. Anyway, the next time you hear someone claim Wally Wood drew Power Girl's boobs bigger and bigger each month in All-Star Comics, you can cry bullshit on them. Twice because the comic was bi-monthly. You've seen the pictures, and Bart Sears is the man to thank for Power Girl's current notoriety. Now, thanks for watching, let me know what you think below, and please subscribe. For in this ever-changing YouTube world, viewer subscriptions are more important than ever.